anticipation to draw the charge.
1:19 left in the first. Launches a three. Hamilton pulls it in. Here's Atlanta. Outside Gibson. And Bell kicks to Gibson. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Park. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And Gibson kicks to Bell. Lister. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of it. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, and that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Darius Miller, he's checked in for Atlanta. Brown comes in for Gibson. Here's Franklin. He's covered by Brown. Franklin dishes to Muhammad. And still a close. And off we go. A close game. Now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Stoudemire. Miller is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Maravich, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard. Now, here is Maravich. Over in the corner, Brown feeds to LeBron. From deep three-point range, Pelicans pull it in.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against Brooklyn. But they recover it. Hamilton outside. From deep. Cannot hit. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Horsley. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And LeBron throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now, here is Hill. Back to Walton. Pick up by Hill. Walton, the pass to Muhammad. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Now the pass to Alexander. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Dishes it to Muhammad. Hill kicks to Muhammad. New Orleans moving it around. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The dish to James. Stoudemire kicks to Hamilton. Brown outside. Back to Hamilton. From deep three-point range, Alexander grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 5 and pushing it up. There's New Orleans. He dishes it to Walton. Pelicans keep it alive. Alexander passes to Wall. The long distance three is barrel. 59 seconds left in the first half. And James throws it down hard.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here is Hamilton. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pocket 6. Atlanta gets it back. And here's Maravich for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hamilton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
New Orleans shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hawks on top as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Hill is out there with Alexander. Then it's Walton. And it's Park in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Hill throws it down. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug-of-war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
That shot wide open. Maravich is... got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And Atlanta has possession, following the score by New Orleans. And a jam by Stoudemire.
Tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Maravich against Walton. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Hill. One-on-one here. Here's Horsley. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Hey, I like creativity and the circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Park passes to Alexander. Jacks up a 3. And the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Walton.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Maravich. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Hill. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here is Maravich. 8 points for him. And Hill over to help. And here are the Pelicans now. Curry. Count the bucket. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Poke loose. Walton with the steal. Here's Alexander. And by Stoudemire. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That shot wide open. He has 7.
Passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
To the middle, here's Maravich. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Maravich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Walton against Curry. Now, here's Walton. Defense right on him. Up in time, and that's not going to go. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Daniel Gibson. Bell is out there with Miller. Then there's Lister, and it's Larkin in at the 1.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Now here's Muhammad. He kicks to Frank. Muhammad dishes to Frank. Fuller, the pass to Muhammad. It's deflected. Miller with the ball. And Gibson kicks to Bell. Back to Gibson. To the wing on the left. Muhammad with the steal. Clark passes to Scola. Kicks to Frank. Over to the wing. Passes to Fuller. Outside Scola. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Fuller.
Yeah, that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Now here is Miller. Muhammad covering. Bell up on top. 6 to shoot. Miller dishes to Larkin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Hawks lead by 3.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it. Tell you what, he's a gutty player, guys. I mean, he's giving away a lot of inches of points anyway. He still finds a way to win those rebound battles.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Here's Gibson following the score by New Orleans. Comes up empty down low.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Muhammad throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Gibson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these
this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Here's Gibson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
On the left block. Here's Miller. Stolen away. Takes it from 10. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's Larkin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 5-point game. And it's Miller penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack. What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Atlanta with the ball. Lister, the pass to Gibson. Drive. Hit. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They seem to relish their role as the bet. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing Atlanta. From deep LeBron, rebounded by Anthony. And it's Houston's ball, all fueled up and ready to go.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Curry's got his first 2 points.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, once possession changes hands.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony, the pass to Anderson. Here's Wall, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
Hamilton outside. Left side Curry. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Atlanta. Here's Wall. Pass to Crab. Dishes it to Jay. And stolen by LeBron. Maravich kicks to Hamilton. No luck.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
No one needs Walls. He lets it go. Pointer is right on target. Wall's got 7.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's stolen by Wall. It's stolen by Curry. No one near James as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Houston moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hamilton. Curry dishes to Stoudemire. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And 1-3.
Simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of force.
The Rockets shooting their first. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Houston with a big group substitution here. Charnel Stokes, who's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Wright comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Askew's checked in for Alan Crabb. And Cotton subbed in for John Wall. And that one misses. The Hawks leading by 6. All going up court. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Larkin.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Shane Larkin is out there with Daniel Gibson. Then there's Lister. Then there's Bell. And it's Hamilton in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. No good. The Hawks leading. Outside Gibson. Takes a 3. Atlanta gets it back. Lister. Some solid defense from Reed.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Atlanta making some changes. James checked in for Bell. Miller comes in for Hamilton. And it's Brown in for Shane Larkin. Anthony's checked in for the Rockets. The Hawks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. John Wall's checked in for Cotton.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Wall against Gibson. Outside, Wall. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 7. On the wing, James. Covered by Anthony. The drive by James. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Tacked a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Wall, that's good.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Atlanta with the ball. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. That's good.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Lister. Hamilton comes in for Darius Miller. Curry's checked in for Brown. And it's Maravich in for Daniel Gibson. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Houston. Crab comes in for Jarrell Wright. Stoudemire, the screen.
Just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
From deep, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Kings. For 3, Maravich. Stokes with the rebound.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Curry's got 9.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Outside, Maravich. Stoudemire, the screen. Clock at 6. Maravich kicks to Hamilton. Plenty of space. And LeBron with the basket, the assist from Richard Hamilton. LeBron's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Maravich against Wall. Takes the 3. No good, trying to beat the buck. And so that's the end of the first. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 13 points. And he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
James dishes to Curry. Mirovic against Wall. There's the triple. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. Here is Wall. So on the floor for Houston. We've got Wall. Anderson is out there with Jang. Then it's Allen Crabbe. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Outside, Mirovic. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with the block. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. And he gets it to go. 9 points for LeBron.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
The Hawks leading by 15.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Atlanta making some changes. Lister's checked in for Stoudemire. Daniel Gibson comes in for Curry, and Shane Larkin subbed in for Mirovic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Reedy's checked in for Gordon Gang. Wright comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Askew's checked in for Allen Crabbe, and Cotton subbed in for John Wall. Here's Cotton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hamilton. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Hawks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying...
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Reed. Rebound, Atlanta.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Outside Gibson. Shot from 12. Anderson with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Hamilton. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's the Rockets on the break. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Askew. 1:06 left in the third quarter. LeBron drives in. The shot is up. And it's Houston the other way. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Larkin. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Here's Hamilton. Anderson with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bell is checked in for LeBron. Darius Miller comes in for Richard Hamilton. Hamilton's checked in for Gibson. And it's Brown in for Larkin. Houston also making some changes. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Anderson, and it's Carmelo Anthony in for Askew. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Bell. Soft touch on the glass. And the Hawks lead by 21. So it's the Rockets now. From deep. Cannot hit.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot.
Beautiful jam.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building, and really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The pass to Reed. Another miss by Houston.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Darius Miller out there with Bell. Then it's Jordan Hamilton. Then there's Brown. And it's Stoudemire in at the center position. So that's the lineup.